listen-only mode.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lynn Johnson, and I can't tell you how excited I am to be here to share this amazing message with you about Slender X this evening. You know, I am a very successful businesswoman. I'm an author of 2 books. I've actually traveled the world and spoken to audiences in the thousands. I've been blessed abundantly through my business, and yet one thing that I have never been able to get control of was my weight. No matter what I did, this is something that has eluded me for all my life. I can remember back as a teenager fighting this battle. And I look at the diets that I've done, and I've done the diet where we count points. I know you guys know what that is. I've done that. I can't tell you how many times. I've done the shots in my stomach. I can't even believe I did that. I've done that at least 3 or 4 times where you get only 500 calories and deliver that needle into your fat, and I had plenty of that. I've had food delivered to my house. I've gone to weight loss counselors. I've done no-fat diets, high-fat diets. It doesn't matter. I've done, low sugar, high sugar. I have done everything that came out from the cabbage soup. Maybe some of you will recognize that. I have always battled, and every time I went on a diet, I felt deprived, I was hungry, and the minute I went off the diet, I gained my weight back, and then some on top of that. And, being overweight from a health standpoint is not a good thing. We all know the risk that causes. And I know that that's key because, health is wealth. It's paramount for all of us. But I also know that being overweight affects so many other areas of your life. Your self-esteem, how you interact with others. I remember not going to my high school reunion because I felt too fat. I was embarrassed. I remember not wanting to go to the beach with my grandchildren because I didn't want to put on a bathing suit. So weight is not just about, your health. It affects so many other areas of our lives. And I think that is why I am so passionate to share this message and get this out and let people know about this life-changing product. I was asked in January of last year, so it's been a year ago, I was asked to be a beta tester for the product that I'm sharing here this evening. And I'll never forget that because I got a call that said, we'd like to see if you want to beta test our product. And I said, well, tell me about it. And so I learned a little bit about it. And, of course, before I agreed to do it, I wanted to see the food list because I wasn't going to agree to anything unless I knew what I could eat. And when I saw the food list, I was so excited because I knew that I could do this. And so I started taking this product, and it has absolutely changed my life. It reduced my cravings. Everything about my relationship with food has changed. And so for me, being here this evening, I'm excited. The purpose of this webinar for me is to give you an overview of what this looks like, of how powerful this product is, how life-changing it is, and empower you to take your control back if you're someone that's been struggling with your weight. So with that, I'm going to move the slides forward and show you what I look like before Slender X, so you know why I'm so excited. That was me before this journey, before I took control. Again, this product has changed my relationship with food completely, and I have freed myself from something I have battled forever. I lived my life while I was doing this. I was able to go to a restaurant. I was able to eat real food. I wasn't eating prepackaged things that were delivered to me. I didn't feel deprived or like I was on a diet. And for those of you, again, who are here that have struggled with weight, that, it has been, something that's been paramount in your life for a long time, I know you know what it feels like to diet and feel like you can't have this and you can't have that. And, you want cake, but you're supposed to eat a carrot, And the best part about this is as I started on this journey and went through it, I wanted a carrot instead of cake. And that's why I'm so excited. Again, it's just an amazing, amazing product. So I know this looks familiar to you. Because for those of you who have dieted and battled this, you know how it feels. You want to lose weight, you go on a diet. You go on a diet, your metabolism slows down. When you get off the diet and you start eating normally, you gain weight. And now you're fatter again, so you go back on a diet. And this is what I have done, and I know hundreds of thousands of people have done for their entire lives, trying to get a handle on exactly how to get this weight off and keep it off. Keep it off. That's the key. The obesity crisis in North America is absolutely horrible. I mean, look at these statistics. In 1970, 45% of our population, 45% was obese. By 2020, 74% of the population of North America will be overweight or obese. And, you know, the same is true for the rest of the world. It's not limited here. The food that we're eating, the fast foods, we are not taking care of ourselves. This is an absolute crisis. And we have the solution. That's what excites me most, is that I feel like I have something that is a lifeline to reach out there and just have each and every one of you grab hold of this, because I know what it did for me and I know what it will do for you. So we're talking about these two awesome little bottles here. They're called Slender X and Accelerate. What they do is they alleviate hunger and they help flush the fats and toxins from your body. And Slender X supports speedy weight loss. And it's free of hormones and stimulants. And I know how important that is. It is a homeopathic. Our product is manufactured by an FDA homeopathic over-the-counter drug facility. That is so powerful. And over the last 2 years, actually 3 years now, thousands and thousands and thousands of people were involved in the testing phase of creating the Slender X formulation, and the success rate is overwhelming. I have so many people personally in my life over the last several months who have lost 10, 20, 30, 50. I have a gentleman who has lost 90 pounds. It's unbelievable what this has done. It is, and it's so simple. It is so, so simple. Anybody can do it. Anybody can take it. Because it's a homeopathic, there's no contraindications at all. Anybody can use it. Now, this is something that was also life-changing for me. When I saw this picture about fat and muscle, I've always heard this, but I've never seen this graphically. And through all the dieting that I have done, the scale has never been my friend, ever. I'd be on a diet, I'd be so excited, I'm working really hard, and then I would get on the scale and I would find out that I hadn't lost anything, or I'd lost 1 pound for the week. And I would get so depressed because that happened that then I would eat. I would go and eat something because I'm thinking, why am I doing this? I only lost 1 pound. Or the reverse. I would get on the scale and see, oh my gosh, Lynn, you've lost 3 pounds this week. That is so good. You deserve a treat. And so I would celebrate with food. So either way, the scale has never been my friend. And so when I saw this, I realized that that's the answer. And I look at the size of what my stomach was, and I look at the difference between the fat and the muscle, and I realized that it's the inches that's important. It's not the scale. I have lost 7.5 inches on my waist of pure fat that was hanging on my body. That is so important. And when I say this changed my relationship with food, it completely changed my mindset. Not only about food, but about my weight. Because the fat is what we're trying to get off our body. The unhealthy fat, especially the fat that gathers around our middle. Now, it's really simple to do this. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a photo. I took my before photo. I encourage everybody to, get that camera out, even if you don't want to, because you're going to pay this forward to others. And I know as I'm talking, you're thinking about people you know that you wish were here or need this product the same way that you're going to want it. And having a before and after picture is your testimonial. So you want a before picture. You want to measure your waist, your hips, your thighs. I did 1 inch below the belly button, but I measured my hips and thighs as well because, you know, after a couple weeks into this, I wanted to get out that tape, and I was just blown away. So it's not just the weight. I want you to do all of these, because within weeks you're going to be able to measure your results, and that's exciting because when you can see the results and you know of your efforts here, and you see things moving, and your clothes are getting smaller, and you know that something is happening in your body, you keep going. I wasn't hungry, my cravings were gone, and my pants were getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I started at a size about a 1X. Or an 18, and then it was a 16, and then it was a 14, and then it was a 12, down to a 10. And it was a very short period of time. And I just feel like it became such a big part of my life that I am now truly a wellness warrior. The results came quickly, and that was encouraging and gave me the, you know, excitement to keep going because I saw it happening before my eyes. These are some examples of people that we know personally, not somebody you see in a magazine, you know, or somebody trying to sell you something. These are people that we know, people who have lost weight. Look at the dates on here. I'm so proud of Lisa. I'm so proud of Rick. And then there's Teresa. I mean, look at her, and Marianne. I know these people personally, and it's so interesting because Teresa is visiting me in Florida right now with Maria, another just awesome lady, and today we were talking about this and realized that between us we've lost over 100 pounds. That's an entire person. How awesome is that, you know, when you feel like you're becoming your best self and taking the best care of you. The clinical trial results, unbelievable. They finished in December. RX actually has their own clinical trial results put on by a doctor. Unbelievable statistics, but the people who were taking the drops, they lost 50% more than those who dieted alone. And again, I've spent my whole life dieting alone. I've done low-calorie diets. I've done it all, and nothing happened. And when I look at this picture, I see that belly fat right there and what it does to change that in your body. And it's just, it's powerful. It is just so powerful. So how to ensure your success? This is something that to me is really important. You've got to begin with the end in mind. When I started this journey, I didn't say, okay, you know, I'll do it, but I'm going to do it for 3 weeks, and if nothing happens, I'm done. I made a commitment. I wanted to be at my ideal weight, and I knew that I was going to give this 6 months because it's not something that's going to happen overnight. And I also know, for me, I want a partner. It's so awesome when you have somebody to do this with, or a group of people to do this with, because on a day when you're not doing great, you know, maybe they're pushing you, and on a day that you are doing great, you're pushing them. But the key to this is to be ready and 100% committed to a healthier you, because no matter how amazing this product is, no matter how good it is, if you do not commit to it in your head, if you do not decide that you are there and that you will do this, this will become just another diet, just like all the ones that you have done in your life and you think they don't work. So if you're tired of starting over on diet after diet after diet, stop quitting. Decide to begin with the end in mind, be ready and 100% committed that you are all in, that you're going to get this done once and for all. So now you're ready to start. So you're going to take Slender X and accelerate as directed under your tongue, just little droppers in the bottle. You follow 1,250 calories. There's an approved food list. It's easy. It's simple. There's a lot of choices. You're going to drink 100 ounces of pure, clean water every day and moderate exercise. It's really, really that simple. So if you're ready, then it's time to get started. So here's our Slender X plate. So this gives you an idea of what you're going to be eating. And there you see our purity bottle. You're going to drink 100 ounces of water. You want to drink it out of that bottle. And you can get with the person who invited you here and they'll explain why. That's where you want your water from. So you're going to drink your water. 5% of what you eat is going to be healthy fats from the approved food list. 25% of what you're going to eat is protein. And then you've got your fruits and you've got your veggies. So big assortment on this nice colorful plate. I really like this. It really helped put it in perspective for me. So that's our food plate. And again, you're going to receive, you know, a booklet that's going to tell you exactly what the choices are. And so you can pick some things that suit your palate. Love, love, love this. This is our Pure Nourish, 100% vegetable protein with added probiotics and enzymes. I start every day with this. It is low glycemic. It doesn't have any artificial flavor or coloring. It's GMO-free, soy-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. We know how many people are looking for things that are gluten-free. It's a fabulous shake, and I have the most creative ideas of things to put in this to make it like even more yummy than it could possibly be. So this is another one of our products in our whole Slenderiiz line. And so I just wanted to show you this graphic. I think it's awesome, and I enjoy it, and it's just a great way to start every day. Now, the clinical trial results, as I said, they ended in December. This is so powerful because, you know, in addition to the drops, we've got the Pure Nourish, we've got many other products. And the people who added other RX products to the Slender X and Accelerate lost 3 times more weight than those who didn't. I don't know how else to say that. It couldn't be any bigger than it is. So you look at this and you can see some of the other things we have, the vitamins and the minerals, and of course the fats. Really important that you put that healthy fat, that fish oil. We know we need that. And we've got something called Rejuvenex, which is fabulous for energy and metabolism, and I wouldn't go a day without that. It's just, it's an incredible, incredible product that just makes you feel really, really good. So the results show, again, that the people who used an assortment of the products received 3 times, lost 3 times more weight. So that's what I call no-brainer. You're gonna want to get your hands on some of these products and, you know, and put together the plan that's best for you. This is the other thing. You know, I wasn't mentioning names of everything I've tried, but here they are. I've done the Weight Watchers. I've been to the meetings. I've done it online. I've gotten a card. I've counted my points over and over and over. And it had nothing to do with healthy eating for me. I figured out on Weight Watchers, you know, how to eat 3 bags of popcorn a day, 2 or 3 skinny ice cream bars because they only had 2 points. You know, I did it all. Every one of these, I didn't eat healthy. I ate what they gave me. And they were very, very expensive. I had the Nutrisystem delivered to the house. Look at this. The price per pound I lost, I figured, was $139. This is the cost of losing weight. And yet, with Slender X, the clinical pack program, estimated price per pound loss, $25. With the best food and the best nutrients you'll ever put in your body. Doesn't get any better than this. So how much weight do you want to lose? Think about you and where you are. And I had to put this picture here of these jeans because it looks like my pants have looked for a long time. And I know some of you women here have got to relate to that when you look at that. So if you're tired of yo-yo dieting and you really understand that the older we get, the harder it is to lose weight, right? I mean, you got to think about these things and how powerful this product is, because I neglected to mention that I am now 65 years old and I have more energy and feel more alive and better than most people I know in their 40s. And it was so funny to me because I went up to visit my daughter not too long ago, and she told her boss that I was coming for a visit. And he said, "Oh, great, your mom's coming to town? She still get around all right?" And I'm thinking, are you kidding me? And my daughter laughed because I have more energy than she does. I feel amazing. And I lost the weight at this age. And we all know it's harder. So, you know, this fits into anyone's lifestyle. It'll change your relationship with food and help you become healthy for life. I have worked for this for so long, and I am over the top excited for what this program does. Now, a lot of you that are here, I know you're excited, and I know you're going to want to get your hands on the product immediately. And so you're going to get with the person who invited you here to the webinar this evening, because we all have sites where you can actually go watch a video and order the product. In fact, you know, as representatives, if that's something you choose to do, you would also have a site like this where you can send people to order. So some people are going to want to be consumers, and you can order just the drops. Then there's the Plus program, and then the big clinical program. And again, the person who invited you can help you with that. But I just wanted to show you this site, because this is where we direct people who want to get started and go ahead and buy the product. Now, after listening to this, I know there are people here who are thinking about people they know. Like, you know, I'm a caretaker. I have always been a caretaker. And the minute I knew that this worked, I called everybody, because I know what a battle this is. I called everybody I knew. And so for those of you who are thinking like that, starting to think about the people you want to introduce this to, you might want to look at this as, you know, from a business perspective, the way that we're doing it. We're working this to get this product to the world. Wellness is $1 trillion industry, the weight loss industry, billions. It is so, so powerful, and nobody knows this product is even here yet. That's the exciting part. So it's an amazing, amazing opportunity. So I'm just going to walk you through a couple of different ideas. Should you decide that you want to join us and work this as a business with us, again, I'm going to have you get with the person who invited you, and they can take you through some of the packs. But this is one of our packs, one of the smaller packs. You actually save $59, and these are the products that you can get to get started. And then we've got our middle pack. It's a business pack, has a lot of perks from a business standpoint, $366 savings with this. And you get 2 sets of the Slender X. And this is a great pack maybe for a husband and wife who want to do it together. You know, you want to get started, you want to share this, however you want to do it. And then we come to the Slenderiiz Elite Pack, and this is my favorite pack because, again, I know the minute you lose weight, all you got to do is lose 10 pounds, and everybody around you is going to be noticing and ask you what you're doing. This is our largest pack. It's got the largest perks. It's got the biggest savings of $472. It sets you up for amazing success in business, and it gives you 4 sets of the drops. You can take those and retail them to 4 other people and do your own beta test, you know, and get these products out there and turn the money and get some other people started with you. Because again, it's just great to do this with a friend or with somebody else, so you can all be in it together. So those are the choices of our packages. And again, the person who invited you here, they can help you set up the one and explain in more detail, you know, the one that would work best for you. And with that, I'm going to take us home for this evening. And now this is about you. It's all about you. You know, you've got to decide if you're tired of this battle, if you are ready to take control of your life, of your weight, all of it, because it's all connected. And think about this. How long you've been battling with your weight, what a struggle it is, and is this your time? And, you know, only you can answer that because you've got to be ready. So everybody on this webinar tonight is going to fall into one of 2 categories. You're either going to be a number 1, which is, I'm excited, I get it, and I'm ready to get started. And you're going to get right back with whoever sent you here and tell them what you want to do, whether it's the products, whether it's the business, however you want to do it. You get with them and let them know you're excited and you're ready to get started. Or you're going to be a number 2. And number 2, you're still excited because this is exciting and I'm doing awesome. And you just need a little more information. That's all you're looking for, is a little more information, whether it's the product or the business. Let them know you're a number 2 so they can help you with that. And with that, I'm going to just say thank you, you know, so much to everybody for being here. And, you know, if you're on the fence and you're still not sure about ordering, just ask yourself, what have you got to lose? What have you got to lose by trying this? It's your weight. It's your fat. That's what you have to lose. It's an incredible, incredible product. And what I know is that so many people out there who are struggling with their health, you know, they have health-related issues based on their weight. I was one of them. Cholesterol, blood pressure, we all know that obesity puts us on the drugs, creates all of these problems for us. And I know, and you know, that health is wealth. So do yourself a favor and decide there's no more excuses. This is the time that you're going to draw your line in the sand, and you're going to be the absolute best that you can be. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. It's just been my pleasure to share this with you, and I want to wish you a beautiful evening. God bless all of you, and again, thank you so much for attending. Good night.